Hello everyone and welcome to another casted FFA game. And this one is on standard, even though map is everything else but standard. It's so like scuffed for land mega random. Those weird looking wood lines and random mountains everywhere. And yeah, paths that lead into nothing, making the map quite smaller than it actually is. So for this one, we have a player that used to be number 1 on the FFA ladder. I used to cast one of his games earlier, which unfortunately he was in a tough situation, didn't manage to win. So we will see if he manages to do so now. And that player is VNS Cool, currently playing as the Mongols in the color orange. He used to be number 1, and then he stopped playing Age of Empires 4 and returned to Age of Empires 2 for I think 4 or 5 months. He didn't play a single game. But now looks like he's back. He's back to climbing on the ladder. Currently I think he's one spot behind me. Like, difference is I think in 2-3 points for me and him. So he's rank 14 now at the moment. So we will see what the plan is, because he's playing one of the civs that are usually not so good at FFA, because that's, as Mongols, that's very hard. It's very hard to defend the snipes because you don't have access to stone walls. We will see how he will go about this game. So next to him, in the color green, aging up with Grand Winery, it's Clearman AoE 4, playing as the Byzantine. In the color teal, playing as the Order of the Dragon, aging up with Chapel, it's Pinkman, playing as the teal. Interesting, not pink. In the color blue, aging up with Golden Gate, it's Ciel, playing as the Rus. In the color yellow, aging up with School of Cavalry, playing as the French, it's Other Side. In the color pink, also aging up with Chapel, playing as the Holy Roman Empire, it's Ludwig Peking. In the color purple, also playing as the Holy Roman Empire, but aging up with Minework, it's Roche Angry 13. In the color red, aging up with the Trade Network, playing as the Ottomans, it's Zavarudo. I'm probably butchering some of these names, but I'm trying my best. And let's see the relic count on this map, because there seems to be quite a bit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 relics. And 3 relic grabbing civs, HRE and OTD. So we will see who will get the most of them. I think purple or teal should be getting the most of them. And honestly, I don't like this chapel. I mean, yeah, it's covering wood, and I don't think it's even covering this stone. And that's it. So I don't like it. I mean, it would make more sense. Yeah, but it's not really safe there. I mean, as OTD Chapel in general is, in my opinion, kind of shit, because it only gives 15% and that's it. So I usually prefer mine work over the Chapel. And Blue is about to lose one scout, or not really, actually manages to survive with 4 HP. Okay. So looks like Pink is going for the Pro Scouts. Yellow not yet, or not at all, we will see. Blue going for Pro Scouts. Teal going for Pro Scouts. I think it's safe to say that the Pro Scout meta is at its fullest. Looks like Green is not going for Pro Scouts. Yeah, he doesn't even have a mill yet. Orange also going for Pro Scouts. Red doesn't look like it. Purple aging up. What's the teal? Ooh, teal is far off. Pink also far off. Okay, so purple is very quick on the age up. And mainly because he was aging up with only one villager, which I personally also do. Because you're not in a rush to get to the feudal, but you want the villagers to work their way up to the castle as soon as possible, so you can start grabbing relics. And at this point, you want to make 2 or maybe even 3 prelates from the TC, because as HRE you can do that. And straight away position them into the contested relics. I mean, this one is pretty safe, so you want to get this one last. So you want to get this one, because it's going to get contested by Pink. And I don't know, something like this one, maybe even go greedy in this one. But he's definitely gonna start gathering them first. Orange actually blocking the wall from Green. So I think we already know who the target is gonna be for Orange. Or maybe he was just trying to steal a deer and now he moves away. So purple also going for horsemen, which I like, because it's gonna deny enemy prelates, monks, whatever. But ooh, he sees this, but does he really see it? Red actually steals one of the relics, and I mean he puts horsemen on the one that he already took. So it looks like Red will be able to steal one of his relics. And yeah, he probably goes home empty-handed. But he has 1, 2 on the way currently. Ooh, very early stone walls for no less than French player. And not sure if this is crossable. But looks like yellow wants nothing to do with blue and decides to wall off immediately. So red is actually gonna be taking quite a bit of relics. He currently has 1. Fighting here. Yeah, he has 2 currently, in one in his base, one in his hands. Oh, and this, yeah, base layout for Green is actually very, very good. I mean, he's not still fully walled, I hope he will be, but he can wall off quite a big part of the map for not really a lot of stone. So you gotta love that. And Teal now starting to pick up relics, but I think it's kinda late. I mean, he's gonna get this one, and that's pretty much it. I'm curious, did they even scout this one? Red didn't. And who else is here? Purple. Let's see if Purple knows about this one. Also no. So these two players don't even know about this relic right here. So Purple is currently with 3 in the bag. And Teal actually managed to snack on this one. Okay. And he's coming with 2 Gilded Knights to protect the prelate, so... Okay, I mean, considering how late Castle Age was for Teal, he managed to grab 2 relics, which is not bad. Not bad at all. At this point, I wouldn't mind seeing him like break this gate just to pick up this relic if he knows about it. He knows about it, so... But then you're gonna aggro on green, and green is probably gonna attack you, and yeah. But if he knew what we know, he could do it, because green is gonna be busy with orange. And orange starting to mass man-at-arms and going straight for green. And green's response is gonna be Stonewall. Which, I mean, it's gonna buy him some time, so I don't mind that. And time is definitely something he needs, because he doesn't even still have a single barracks or an archery range. He's making it now, but it's quite late already. Oh my god. So Feudal Age, full Stonewall coming from yellow. But this is... he's trying to make a wall behind it. Okay. I mean, he's playing one of the aggressive civs, and he's playing so defensively. 1 TC. So looks like Teal is gonna be aggressing into blue. And oof, yeah, this is not good for green. He's just now making a second archer range, while orange already has quite a big army. And he's trying to burn down the traps with villagers, but that's not gonna work. Like, he has 5 crossbowmen, which are gonna do some damage to these man-at-arms, but not enough, I would say. Orange actually attacking with scouts, though. Teal killing the villagers from blue, but blue has 2 Springle towers, wooden fortresses, so that's gonna help him defend quite a bit. Purple also attacking into red. I guess he wants those relics back. So everyone is currently fighting besides these two. These two are chilling. Pink actually went for Burgrave, which didn't really produce a lot of army yet. And orange is all over green's base, so this is starting to look worse for green by every minute. Yellow just now aging up the castle. I mean, that just shows how much this early wall slowed him down. I mean, he's on 3 TC also, but making a wall this big is quite expensive to make this early. And green barely managed to make 2 archer ranges, and now he's gonna lose them, and now he's making a new one with 2 villagers, so even if he has resources, which he does, he's not gonna be able to use it to actually make an army, because he's losing the production all the time. And he's making another wall here. Okay, that's actually a cheeky wall. Nice try, but looks like it won't work. Purple diving the TC of red. And doing quite a lot of damage, and doing total damage because red decides to tap out. So purple is the one with the first kill. And 250 pop. Green is moving the king, trying to run, or probably trying to donate. But orange is on top of it. So he's gonna get spotted. And orange is moving all of his army towards the king, and I think he will be able to get it. Khan is attacking it, but not really doing enough damage yet. And I mean, if he manages to get through this gate, he's probably gonna be able to donate the deal, but I don't think he's getting through. Or maybe... I think he is actually. I mean, he can get through, but... Oh my god. He gets sniped. So orange and purple are on 250 pop. And orange is in a very good situation. Because he killed one of his neighbors. His other enemy killed his other neighbor. So no one is gonna be contesting him. And purple comes for his relic. But it's a shame that he still didn't scout this one. Oh no. And blue is kind of stuck. Yeah, I mean the resources that he has in his base are probably the only ones that he's gonna be able to get. Because he's not able to even get out of his base. So he definitely needs to go for someone and eliminate someone. But the problem is who? I mean yellow has 0 army still at 18 minutes of the game. And he aged up with College of Artillery. Okay. Interesting decision. So purple will be on... How much was this? Didn't he already pick up one run? Okay, looks like he will only be on 4. And 5 when he scouts this one. Ooh. And green actually left a gift for orange, which is a market. And it's actually walled. If this was already also walled, it would be so huge. And at any point, orange can just make a market here and pretty much safely trade. Yeah, it's a very good route actually. Because this map doesn't really have a lot of gold, so this is gonna mean a lot to orange. And now the question is, who will be the next target for him? Okay, the positioning of houses is interesting. Very long distance chopping. Again, villager cardio at its fullest. Blue making horse archers and spearmen. Purple messing on the... And I like that he's making towers around his base. As HREO, TD, you definitely want to do that because their towers are so strong. Especially with relics in them. Orange just now making a second TC. I mean, he was rushing green, so it's fine. Yeah, if only players knew how actually late was yellow with making an army. But he's playing French and he definitely wants to put the stables around the keep and not like randomly like he is now. And he has the stone for it. He can make 2 keeps. And his army would be a lot cheaper. And looks like he's gonna go for blue, which I'm not sure is a good idea because blue has a lot. Yeah, this is not gonna do much to blue. He realizes it and just turns around. But at this point, they can just play the starving game with blue because he's stuck. I mean, he probably, yeah, he has some gold income from the hunting cabins, but still, that's not a lot. And now Till starting to make a push towards blue, but also not really a lot of army. I mean, it is Gilded Hand Cannoneer, but he's lacking frontline and idling quite a lot of villagers. Okay, he realized. Orange farming the buildings of eliminated players for the bounty, as Mongols should. And he goes for Kaganet Palace. Okay. That's something we don't see that often in FFA. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the landmark, but White Stupa is the usual choice. And I'm curious to see which way Orange decides to go. So looks like for now he's going through the middle. Still yet to decide on which player to go. Teal is like provoking Blue to attack him. And he does that. But yeah, these hand cannoneers are very dangerous and they're gonna melt this army. I mean, when you look at the numbers, it doesn't look that much, but these hand cannoneers are so strong. And Springles, I mean 10 Springles after the update are also quite strong, but not enough. Yeah, he's lacking men-at-arms, not sure why he's not making them. Or at least spearmen, but I think men-at-arms are a better combo here. And this is not a fight he wants to take. Against these Springles... Okay. Pulls back, and Pink makes a move on purple. But looks like it will be denied. And now probably purple is gonna fight back. Yellow again making a move on blue. But the problem for blue now is that he lost all of his army. So it's not a matter of if he is dying, it's a question of who he is dying to, because I don't think he's getting out of this situation. Meanwhile, purple lacking siege, so unfortunately he's not able to open the gate. But he won't have to, because orange is knocking on his doors. DC is already a bit damaged. I'm not sure you're going to be doing a ram here. It would be better, like, before he saw you. So now he will have time to, like, come back with his army. And yeah, looks like yellow and teal are fighting each other for who's gonna get the king, and yellow gets it. Yellow gets the king kill. So now Teal can choose to go for yellow, which, I mean, he probably will. Purple moving the relics. It can be for a wall or to just put them into towers so that they're stronger. We'll see what the plan is. And yeah, looks like Teal will be going for... Oh, to make a stone wall tower. Really? Looks like Teal will be going for yellow. Because he stole his king and now he wants to take yellow's king. And yeah, orange is starting to trade. Not happening. But you know, he forced him to move away, which allowed his ranged army to shoot freely for a while at the orange army. And orange is destroying the DC where the king is. And I mean, he can run the king to a tower. Oof. Poor purple. Poor purple, and he missed. The moment he saw pink's army, it was like, But who's gonna get the king? It's stacked with villagers, and orange gets the king. So orange is now on 300 pop. So now yellow is in trouble. Because he's in between two players. And meanwhile orange has no one even near him. And very optimistic villagers wanted to gather this gold, but yellow is here to deny it. And pink immediately picking up the relics from purple, which he's gonna be happy with. Even though he went for Burgrave and not Ragnitz, but still, it's nice to have relics. Free passive gold is always good. Deal with a solid eco and a lot of towers around his base. I mean, not all of them are, or most of them are upgraded. This season, okay, some of them are, some of them aren't. And he actually does the correct thing and focuses the Rebeldoquins with Cannoneers, because they are vulnerable to ranged attack and not to melee. And now Teal pushing back again. And yeah, this is a goal that Yellow finally managed to gather. I mean, to find at least, because he's not gonna be able to get any other. And there's not really a lot of gold on the map at all. Pink also goes for this one, is it? Yeah, pink. So orange is gonna be in a very good situation because he has the ability to trade, and he also has 2 more golds here. So yeah, looks like Teal is actually now in trouble because he's gonna get attacked by orange and yellow, while pink is gonna be uncontested for a while. But still, like, I mean, okay, he has some towers here even though they're not upgraded. But if any player decides to go for a snipe, he can so easily snipe orange. And that's the problem with the Mongols. Until you reach the point when he has like 5k stone from the bounty. And then he can make a lot of towers and just, you know, prevent the sniping. But until that moment comes, it's very, very hard as Mongols to prevent any kind of snipes, because whenever you leave a base, you can expect it that it will come. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, okay. Okay. For a moment I was like, what is this tower shooting like mangonel? Because it was from this perspective. I was like, huh? That's not a Byzantine tower. But mangonel is hidden behind it. And there's only, I think, 2 sacred sites. And yellow making some moves towards the sacreds. Let's see if it's only 2. Yeah, it's only 2 sacred sites. So red still didn't show himself, but I think Till does see him. Yeah, he does see him. He has a tower here. And Till is in trouble. Even though looks like Yellow decided to stop attacking him. But the problem is that he has 300 pop Mongol coming his way. And they actually managed to find this relic. Not sure who did, but someone did. And orange just pulls back for some reason. Okay. And no, I was about to say that orange needs to make a forward production, and looks, judging by the villagers walking there, I assume that's exactly the plan. 35 traders, bringing 120 gold. That's gonna be very nice for him. This would also be very nice for him. So they also get stone. But he still didn't get the improved bounty, which I think would be a good thing to take. I'm not sure where his Uvu is, and it's gonna be very hard to find it, so I'm not even gonna try. So what's the plan for yellow? He does have solid army, but looks like he's just chilling there for now. Pink, let's see what he is up to. Looks like he's also chilling and making a lot of keeps next to his DC, which is not bad. He still doesn't even have upgraded man-at-arms. He was only making spearmen. And yellow is moving out, but to who? And looks like he changed his target, and maybe they had some kind of an agreement that these two fight and these two, which is cool. And looks like Teal did manage to fight off orange, and that's quite nice for him because he is on 200 pop while orange is on 300. Orange needs more on food, because 38 is not really enough to maintain a 300 pop of anything, army, whatever it is, whatever the mix is. And pink is okay, actually, no. I was about to say that he's gonna overchop and open his base, but it's still walled here. Yellow takes one sacred site. Pink makes a market here, but I don't think he has anything to trade with. And actually yellow breaking into teal's base, and that's not good for him. Look at this line, oh my god. Yeah, yellow with a solid army coming onto teal. And where's the king? King is in main TC. I mean, teal, he still has a solid bank, but he only has 59 villagers. Still no incendiary arrows and veteran archers for yellow. Okay, horsemen are elite. The scarecrow's women, just let you know. And tier is now being pushed from two sides. Ooh, and this is actually an opening. Oh my god. So it looks like he will be able to defend the push from yellow, even though yellow is rallying quite a lot. But the problem is also that orange is knocking on the other side of the base. And now pink, with the tiniest army ever, looks like he's going for... Okay, actually a bigger one is here. Going for yellow, and yellow's king is very exposed. Like in a TC, so unprotected, not walled, and he could get sniped. He's gonna get sniped here. Like, at this point you can even run. You can, but where to? The problem is, where are you gonna run to? I mean, you can get outside of the walls, but I don't think you will. King goes down. And all of his army also. So pink is on 250? Yeah, 250 pop, because orange got this one. So teal on 200, pink on 250, and orange on 300. And pink, I mean, he knows that he's playing against Mongols. Most of these towers are still not upgraded. He should just make mass horsemen, knights, whatever he can afford, and try to snipe orange, because he is currently the threat with the most pop. So that should definitely be the plan for pink. We will see if that's what he does, or maybe he decides to attack teal. But at this point, like, it's so hard to push into OTD base when he has so many towers and emergency repairs. Would be even better if he had the tower health upgrade. But I don't think he even has a single keep, so yeah, I don't know where to get it from. But I still think that orange should have made a full army production here and not only siege workshops, because his army is walking so long, and what makes it even worse is he's messing infantry, so they're slow, not cavalry. Teal with not really a lot of eco. I mean, he got some villagers back up, but his bank is not really looking good. But also, same thing for orange. Still 28 on foot, 38 on foot, sorry. Which I think should be higher. How many traders does he have? 42, that's a healthy amount. Yeah, 2k gold a minute. More than enough to sustain this army for forever. Pink with a solid army. And yeah, he should definitely go for orange, but the problem is that you can't really sneak up to orange because he has towers everywhere. Let's see his vision. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna see you the moment you cross this, and you still have a long way to go. So you're not sneaking up on orange that easily. So if he even wants to attempt to go for a snipe, he definitely needs cavalry and not infantry, because they're just faster. And still, it's a very long walk, so it will be hard to make it happen. Okay, so now Ping gets the notification that they're fighting, and Teal runs the king. And looks like he wants to donate the Ping. What's up with donating the king? Like, most of the players when they died tried to donate. He's the third one actually, I think. Or maybe even fourth, not sure. In this game that tried to donate. Okay, he actually crossed here, so there is a crossing. Not sure where, maybe this. And yeah, he donates a king. So we're gonna have 300 against 300 pop players. Does he see it? Oh, I'm gonna scream so hard if he only moves past it. Okay, he gets it. So, let's see what the plan is now. I mean, players should definitely go for the sacred site. And then make forward production there. And then push from there. Which is gonna be quite easier for Ping because he has access to stone walls and Orange doesn't, so he will have to make a lot of towers. Which he doesn't have the stone for. I mean, he can get a lot of stone from burning all this. But the problem is that it takes time. And ooh, and if Pink scouts this, okay, I was about to say if Pink scouts this, he did scout this. He has a tower here, so he's aware that there's a market, and he's starting to trade. Yep, he's starting to trade, but he should definitely secure this so Orange can't come and scout this. So looks like both of them are gonna be trading, but I think Orange has quite a better trade. Oof. A lot better trade. More than double. Where's this one going to? Where's... just a further market. Okay. So the trade is gonna be for 64, and Orange is getting 120, so double almost. So Orange already has one sacred site under his control. Doesn't look like he's aiming to get another one. At least not yet. Does he have some kind of a secret entrance to the base? I mean, Orange probably just right-clicked in the center of his base and he's watching where his army goes. Maybe so. Oh, yeah. Yep. We can go here. Oh, can't go here. Oh my god. All the way up here. But Pink noticed it and tried to wall, but a bit too late. And all the way here to the back. I mean, that's gonna be annoying, but it's not that much of a problem. So Orange doesn't look too interested in burning all of these buildings yet. And again, I think he should have went for Sacred and then make towers here. And then push from there. Because that's like that way you're making a double problem for Pink. Because not only he needs to be defending, he also needs to be pushing out. Okay, that's a lot of towers for orange. And yeah, a lot of them is upgraded with the cannon emplacement, so that eliminates the snipe chance. I mean, sniping is... I don't think it's happening anymore. So it should be quite safe, and now pink would need to slow push it. Okay, orange actually does go for the secret side. I like that. Pink making a tower here, which I don't think is gonna be coming up if this army goes to it. And orange, oh my god, found another entrance to pink's base. Oh my god, that's so annoying. He just barely defended this side and now he's coming in from this one. And he sees the trade from pink. And now what he should do is go straight to looking where he's trading to and destroy the market that he's trading to. But does he look to do so? He just leaves a few cashicks here to kill the traders. But he should definitely still destroy the market. Okay, he's actually making a run breaking this, so I assume he's gonna see the market. And if that gets denied, that's gonna work wonders for orange, because he's gonna have a trade. And pink is not. And there is... I think this map is almost or completely mined out of gold. I mean, pink is actually mining somewhere. Okay, he saved this one, but that's pretty much it. Orange breaking in. And he sees this market. So he should assume that pink is trading to this. But yeah, looks like he is looking for a market, but he didn't notice that it's here. Okay, looks like he... or no. I was about to say looks like he saw it now, but... not yet, I guess. Okay, he definitely sees it now. But does he see it? Okay, he does. So trade possibility is done for pink. He's actually destroying all of these buildings for the bounty, which I assume is gonna be invested into towers on the sacreds. But pink making a big push towards the sacreds, and orange's army is kind of split up everywhere. So it's gonna be a bit tough to defend this. And he tried to unpack some of his buildings, but he's not able to because he is pop capped, which is sometimes so annoying as Mongols, but again, makes sense. These siege workshops. So looks like pink is making a push. A slow push, but a push. Towards the secrets. Oh my god, he has a lot of army. Okay, yeah, only 66 villagers and the rest is in army. Which is cool and all, but the problem is if you lose the army, it's gonna be kinda hard to remake it. I mean, he does have a solid bank, so he can probably remake it once more and that's it. Having in mind that he's out of gold. big fight coming up. And Pink looks very strong. And still, I think the main thing, the first thing that Orange needs to start doing is moving his army production buildings. Especially as Mongols, you can literally move it. You don't even have to make new one. But I think it's still better to make new one. Just make a forward production. I mean, if you're going for a sacred, I don't know, make a forward production here. You have space for it. Or even here, wherever, just closer. And same thing when he was attacking the, what was it, Teal? He should definitely make it here or here. Because he's losing so much more units because he doesn't have enough units because they're busy walking to the fighting zone. And it looks like Sacred is decapped. And he's pushing back Orange. I mean, at some point Orange is gonna clean this up because of the reinforcements, but he's done his job. He pushed back the Sacred. But the problem is that he has quite a lot of hand cannoneers in his base. Luckily for him, there's no siege, so he won't be able to destroy these keeps and everything that there is. And he's coming back to this up. Is he though? Or he's just coming to walk past it and lose all of the army. Looks like that's the plan. Oh god. Really? That's a lot of lost army. And he still doesn't have incendiary arrows. Okay, a random scout from Orange here. And yeah, Orange is in a very good position just because of this trade. It's giving him so much resources. And... what? Pink taps out. Huh? I mean, he wasn't in such a bad position. But looks like... I mean, he probably saw that Orange had hand cannoneers, while Pink is broke with gold, so probably assume that he has a huge gold bank and trade and whatever. But yeah, when you see that, when you see at this stage when no one has gold, that the enemy is making hand cannoneers, you should just like make a million scouts and look for a market, especially when it's Mongols. It's not even walled. So yeah, he definitely should have went for market hunting to see where he's trading to and destroy it. But it is what it is. Yellow actually had the most villagers. Let's see the kill situation. Orange with the most. Teal actually after him. And then Pink. Yellow. And then everyone else. Largest army 361, while he was on 300 max. Okay. Orange with most food, gold and stone, but Pink with most wood. I mean, not really a big difference, but you know. Thank you guys for watching. Looks like VNS is climbing the ladder, but I honestly think that he should just get used to making forward production, and we will see how it goes. Moving on. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one.